So I'm gonna have a video on Tales where I rank all of them and really go in depth, but this is a matter of great urgency. In episode 5 we meet new character Davon, or as some of you might know him. After being shot in the leg by a man he met on the road, he wakes up with two French women tending to his stub. He asks for his boot that had his stuff in it. They give his stuff back and he holds up a family photo and, well, just look for yourself.
My boot, where's it?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was ruined, but I'm on that. Get it. We saved what we could.
It's that same triple P white card we saw in season 7 episode 6. It's so interesting to me that nearly 6 years on after this incredibly small detail, it just pops back up again. In season 7 episode 6, Tara and Heath get separated while looking for supplies. She then returns later to find him, only to find Heath's broken glasses, aggressive tire marks, and a white card with 3 P's written on it. The small gap at the top of the card suggests this was some kind of lanyard that's worn to identify someone as part of a collective. With so much being introduced to the TV universe since that episode, I just assumed this bland, simple white card was just the start of the bigger plans for things like the CRM, as we would see characters like Althea in Fear the Walking Dead season 5 find cryptic cards too. This time round they looked a lot more technical and useful. It had CRM written on it and it had outlines of states on each of the cards. These would show landing zones for different helicopter drop-offs where CRM soldiers would trade supplies, people, and evacuation points. But the fact it's returned means it still holds great meaning. Tara is dead now, so I still think it means absolutely nothing for her character. She's just the one that found it, but Heath, Angela Kang strongly suggested in an interview that the seeds have been planted for Heath, and if Corey Hawkins agrees or wants to come back, he will be at the CRM. So what connections can be made from something so small? Well, Davon. Remember, next to this white card was a family photo of him and his family, so connecting this card to who we last saw it with, Heath. I think Davon could be Heath's brother, and that man that Davon met on the road could be of great importance. Apart from also looking a bit like Heath and wearing glasses, Davon and Heath both share the same values. In this episode, Davon argued that killing is not the way. It doesn't always have to be the only option. It's him not shooting first that lost him his leg.
Do you mind if I ask you what happened to your leg?
I ran into a not so nice guy in the woods, and I wouldn't shoot. He did.
If you shot him, you might have your leg.
Murder shouldn't be the only option.
Sometimes it has to be.
Heath also argued this with Tara. In fact, when we last saw Heath, he was at this low point just after season 6 episode 12, Not Tomorrow Yet. The group had snuck into one of Negan's saviour outposts and killed all of them. Some were even killed in their sleep.
That's not you, Heath.
Tara, that's me. That's you. And that's everybody who wants to stay alive.
We don't have to live like this. We decide who we are. If you let yourself.
But that to me suggests they're connected, and they don't have to be brothers. The only reason I'm saying that is because he pulls out this family photo next to the white card, which obviously suggests he's reminiscing over his family, and he could be destined to meet the CRM and reunite with Heath. Now, as far as what the 3 Ps mean, we know it's some kind of card you're given when you're a member of this place. The 3 Ps in music means very, very soft, so whispering, showing that Heath could have been taken by the Whisperers, or it was foreshadowing the Whisperers. Triple P also relates to pilot production program. See, these are all things that connect to the CRM, and with Heath being strongly suggested by the showrunner to be at the CRM, it's likely this is some kind of identification card for a pilot. They've dropped it in the struggle of taking Heath. Jadis traded him off, sent him away in a helicopter, and she took the RV. Now remember, the CRM, everything about it, Rick Grimes is the face of it. Every appearance is all foreshadowing Rick Grimes. I mean, he's been gone 7 years. I think Heath will have quite a surprising part to play in the Rick series, even more so now that it's a series. Like I said, I mean, I'll link you to videos where I talk about this more, but I am getting red flags now that the plans and even the marketing for the Rick project has altered so much, but they're just red flags. They're not real, are they? They're obviously going to film film next year, and I assume the October next year we're gonna get the Rick series. And in that trailer, I would not be surprised at all if Corey Hawkins as Heath is in it. It's not that much of a reach at all. The general reaction to Heath, there's about 3 when I make a video about it or even mention it. There's 1, I can't wait for Heath to come back. There's 2, who even is Heath? And there's 3, why would Corey Hawkins even want to come back? Because he did leave the main show, and then he was on Straight Outta Compton, 24, Kong, Skull Island, which I don't want to watch again, 6 Underground. He's doing well. One of the reactions I get is, why would he return to the main show? That was the first really start to his career. Well, he left to start filming for something else, and Angela Kang said herself, the seeds have been planted for his return, likely in whatever the CRM project would turn out to be. It's turned out to be the Rick series. He would be on this new show. It will be the biggest main show since the original one, and Andrew Lincoln and Denai Guerrera are going to be on it too. He would jump at that opportunity. I don't think he looks down on The Walking Dead like you might think he does. I think the showrunners are completely aware of the fascination of Heath and where he is. So even a small appearance where he dies is on the table. I said this way at the start, that Heath could even be the very thing, the trigger that shows Rick who they really are. He's going to arrive at this place and think it's heaven on earth. They've saved him. Luxury. They're living like it's not the apocalypse. And he finds out they are sinister and dark and bad when he sees someone he used to know dead. At the time Rick arrived at the CRM, Heath would have been there for a year and a half. So he sees a zombified, mutilated Heath, and that is the thing that introduces him to who the CRM really are.
To your legs, man.
Don't eat dinner.
Clementine.
And hopefully it's a lot darker than what World Beyond or any of these spin-offs have shown us. Scott Gimple said at the very start, sci-fi, it would be like Logan. So hopefully that teaser trailer we got for the first Rick Grimes untitled movie holds some notion on what the Rick series will be. But what do you think? Do you think Davon is connected to Heath? Are they brothers? What do the 3 Ps mean? And how are you finding Tails? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Press the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.
Fastest man alive. What a joke. What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing?